Alright, what's going on guys? It's Mossy aka Cybex Trades, and today I'll be doing a trade breakdown, first trade of the month, and starting off on a red note. And yeah, so let's just dive in straight into it. Only took two trades today, one on Tesla and one on SPY. And so coming into the day, the first one was on Tesla, so we'll go ahead and start with that. Uh, for SPY, we were still in the I believe we're still in the inside day. It's very, you could say, choppy at the moment right now. So yeah, coming into this day, I had key levels of 265.41, 265, 264, and 262.29 charted. If we look at the bigger time frame, and yeah, so I was holding this. I also have this trend line here that's holding, and these are my key levels. So coming into the day, I look for short opportunities here for Tesla. If we broke 264, I was gonna short this, and as you guys can see, game plan went exactly as price confirmed my thesis on my game plan, and it went exactly, but simply my trade entry and exit was simply not the best. And I'll go ahead and break that down going into the 1 minute time frame. I basically executed this trade on the 1 minute time frame, and looking back at it, I did not wait for one of the things I did wrong was I did not wait for a candle close. And if you guys can see this candle here, let me load this up. I'll load this up, this volume average here. If you guys can see this green candle here, right as this candle closed, this huge fat green candle came in, and well, you can guess what happened next. It stopped me out over here. So yeah, and then later it made a bull flag, and I wasn't really looking at this at the bigger time frame, to be honest with you. I literally jumped it right into this trade right off the open, and yeah. So once I did that, you know, because this move was really fast, right? And it wasn't really, not sure if this is a key level, but 266.50. Um, I guess maybe I don't have this plotted out, but looking back at it, it probably is a key level. I just didn't have it plotted out, to be honest with you. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. There's really not much to it. Kept my stop loss to pretty tight. I mean, as soon as I saw buyers, I was going to get out, you know. Like, I wanted this trade to literally just flush type of situation. Like, I was fine with this, but I was fine with it having a candle, obviously, right? Like, that was part of my that was part of accepting that risk, but I didn't want that candle to have this much volume though, compared to like these other two previous candles on the 1 minute. So exited here, entered the one contract of the 257.5 put, and entered at 199, exited at 185, so a $14 loss. And yeah, so on to the next trade coming into SPY. If we go here, alrighty, so I only took one trade on here with one contract. It was the 457 calls, weekly 457 calls. So coming to the day, we noticed that SPY was still an inside day. Honestly, we still have earnings seasons continuing on with big names reporting like Apple and Amazon on Thursday. So we should see what happens. We will see what happens then. And yeah, so coming to the day, I noticed that SPY was, you know, I was like, hey, we could have a potential upside. You know, we were kind of like I guess you could say bull flagging here. We did kind of bull flag, but it was on a weak volume, so then we dropped and rejected. And that's actually good to know because I think this was a really good day to analyze. I'm going to look back and really study because the way that this bull flag just happened to happen on a very low volume. And if we look at the 5 minute time frame, um, as you guys can see, oh, whoa, okay, come on, I was showing this day. So yeah, I mean it's kind of like a bull flag slash triangle, whatever you want to call it, pennant. So yeah, I entered the one con at 219. I believe I entered it right around on this candle here, and I was like, all right, come on now, momentum, where you at? You know, so if you guys can see this green candle here as well, I was like, all right, where's volume at? But as you guys can see, the next previous 1 minute candles, volume started to die down, and you know, trying to make its bull flag thing happen here. And dip below this, I gladly exited here because I was like, okay, I need the move to happen now. I was kind of waiting for those days where SPY usually just kind of makes this quick little move down and then continues, but that didn't happen, as you guys can see. Later on, we just sold off and chopped around for the rest of the day. So exited over here for 212, and yeah, so that's pretty much it for this trade as well. Overall, currently, if we look at the bigger time frame on SPY, we are in this kind of like choppy inside day back to backs, and this is not really the trading conditions that you want to be putting on a lot of size. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the trades today, and definitely looking back at it, learn things that are journal and learn and study. So yeah, thank you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.